Hello students. In this tutorial I'll show you how to install MySQL, and we will implement or execute some basic SQL commands. First of all, I am having a copy of MySQL on my desktop. This is the file which I have to execute. I'll just double click on this file. Then we have to click next. We have to accept all the terms and condition and click on the next. I'll choose here typical, then install. So some security reasons, some option will be there. We have to just click on the yes option. It will take some time. Then we have to click on next. The more option will be there. Just click on this. Already clicked here. Just click on finish. Then again yes. So the options will come according to your operating system. Here I am using Windows 10. In Windows 7 also the options will be there. So after just installing here one, you will just see this option will be there. So we have to click on this next. Instead of detailed configuration, we have to click on standard configuration, then press next. Now in this we have to just click on include bin directory in Windows path, then click on the next option. Here we have to choose any password. So choose any password, because whenever you will just execute or open the MySQL, then you have to enter the password. So suppose here I am just putting GHS, simple one. So if you are installing in the lab also, then there will be a common password, so everyone can just open this. Click on the next and then execute. So it will take some time, depends upon your processing speed. Sometime it will show not responding like this. No need to worry, just wait for some time. It will take some time, depends upon maybe 1 minute 30 seconds or more. You have to wait unless it will show finish. After installing this, we will just execute the basic commands: how to start the MySQL, how to check the databases, what are the different databases we are having, how to create the table, how to see the structure of a table. So what are the basic commands which we have, we will execute all of that commands one by one. So sometimes there may be some error also regarding security considerations here. So because I have installed 2-3 times and uninstall it, so just wait. So just skip this and I'll close this. Then I'll just I'll see whether this is yes, this is coming here. So I'll enter the same password. The password is GHS. Press enter. That is not working here. Or I'll just click on this. Okay. So it is showing some error because I already am having one the same version of MySQL. I'm again installing it. So this is the my previous one that is working here. So in the same manner you can just install the MySQL. After installing, if you want to change the theme of this screen, so you can change the theme, depends upon your operating system. If you are using Windows 10, then in Windows 10 just click on this one and properties option is there. Suppose here you want to see set the layout or colors. Suppose you want to change the screen background color. I'll choose some light background, suppose white, and in the same screen text I want to choose here that may be black or Black will be good. So here I can just select the screen background color as white, then I have to press OK. Okay, so I'll close it once, then again I'm going to start because it will create a shortcut here like MySQL. Here, see, now it is coming. So here I have to enter my password. Earlier I have set one password. So now suppose first time while you are going to open the screen MySQL, it will show like this. First you have to enter the password, whatever the password you have set during the installation time. Now what I have to do, first of all, the first command which I'll use here, just I want to see what are the different databases which we are having by default. So here I am just writing the command show command, show databases. If I'll use this command show databases, this is a show command. As earlier I told you that we can use lowercase also, uppercase also, both we can use because this is a SQL is not a case sensitive language. So uh, in that case that will be good if we will use both the now. After this what I have to do, just I have to click on semicolon, then press enter. So it will show the different databases. Just I want to change some font style also because it will look some very small, so I'll just increase the styles. Okay, now it will. So show databases command, this show command will show all the databases which you are having in your current installation. So here we have information schema, MySQL, performance schema, school and test. Okay, so these are the basic databases. So you don't have to just make any change in the information schema, performance schema and MySQL because these are the system databases. Whatever we have to do, if you are installing the fresh installation or fresh SQL, in that case you will be having only test command. Here I have already created one more database. I'll show you how to create different databases. Suppose if you want to create any new database, you just have to use one command, that is create command. Create database, uh, database, and the name of the database. Suppose I want to just create information database, so I have to use the command create database information, then semicolon, and I'll press enter. So query okay, one row affected, that means our query get executed successfully. So in the next command here, if I want to just check whether the particular database has been created or not, in that case what I'll use, again I'll use the show command, show databases, semicolon, press enter. So here you can see we have information databases here. Whatever the database, the information database we have created, it is showing here. Suppose if we want to delete this data, in that case we have to use the command drop command, drop database information. Suppose if I want to delete any database from the system, in that case I can use the drop command. Drop command is basically used to delete the database complete from the MySQL. In the same case we can use it for the table purpose also. So here I am writing drop space database space information semicolon. then pressing enter, query OK. Now if you just want to see whether that particular database has been deleted or not, in that case again you can use show command, show databases, semicolon, pressing enter. See, now you can see that particular that information database which we have created earlier is not showing now. So these are the commands we can have for a particular database, like show database, create database, or drop database. Now suppose I want to create some tables in MySQL. Before creating any table, we have to use any of the above databases as a default database, because any tables can be created in a particular database only. We have different databases here, so we have to choose in which database we have to work. So in that case, what we have to do, we have to set the default database for our purpose. So that for that purpose I'll use here use command. Use, suppose I want to use school, use school, semicolon, press enter. That means I'll use command, in that case use school, that means now I'll use school database as a default database, so I'll use the use command, use school. So now my default database will be changed as school. Whatever the instructions or whatever the commands I'll execute, now all the commands will be executed in the school database. Okay, so from till now we have just created all the we have used all the basic commands of creating a database, showing a database, dropping a database, or using a particular database. Now suppose if I want to see what are the different tables which are available in this particular database, in that case what command or which command I'll use here. So I can use show command. Show command can be used for database also, and that can be used for table also. So I'll use show tables, semicolon, because for after every statement I have to just use semicolon, because that means that particular command is completed here. Semicolon means that is completion of one command. So after entering that semicolon, we have to press enter. See here, you can see show table. That means in this school database I'm having these different tables. The name of tables are showing here: DEP, department, DEPTT, EMP, info. Many tables are there. So using show tables command, I can check whatever the tables that are available in my database. In other case, if I just want to check the structure of a particular table, means whatever the tables I am having, I just want to check the structure of a table. The structure of a table is a command, utility command. Whatever the commands we have just studied in the different categories of MySQL command, in that commands we have studied one utility command. In that utility command, one command is there, that is DESC, or we can say describe. Describe command is used for the getting the structure of a particular table. So here I'll use DESC. I can use DESC also because in the naming convention rules we have studied, for writing any command we can use just 4 letters also, or we can write the full command. So I'll show you by using both the commands: DESC space table name, that is DET, semicolon, pressing enter. Then I can see here, see we have 2 fields in this table. In DEP table we have 2 fields, that means 2 columns we have, or we can say 2 attributes we have. One is department number and other is department name. Department number is having a data type of character size 4, and department name is having a data type of varchar, that is size 15. Null department, the null is not allowed in the department, and in department name null is allowed. And key also, here we have specified the key, primary key for department number, and for default value we are not having any default value here. So that is basically the structure of a particular table. And for getting the structure of a particular table, how a table looks, we can use the desc command, or we can say, we can write full also, describe, describe, dep, name of the table. So it will for the both the tables, it will give the same results. So these are the commands, basic commands, for just want to have a look what are the different tables we are having in a particular database, or we can check what is the basic structure of a particular table. For that table, for getting the basic structure of a table, we can use the desc command, and for checking what are the different tables we are having in a database, for that purpose we can use show tables. So these are the basic commands, or how we can start the mysql, and how we can execute the different commands. So in this tutorial we will just have an overview of these commands. In the next tutorial we will just do some more commands. Till then, have a good day.